Hey everybody, it's Quicken, and I hope I'm in focus. I think so. If I get too close. Okay, I'll be right here. Hey everybody, this is the beginning of my Get Ready with me. This is the most authentic way I can start it. This is what I look like when I get out of the bath. That's right, bath. If any of you out there have built your own home, you know some things are more important than others. And in this family, it's getting clean. So I'm going to be starting this Get Ready with me. I am going to be going through everything. Hair, well, face, makeup, hair, outfit. So this is what I look like out of the bath. I have already brushed my teeth, flossed, and put on chapstick. The other beauty gurus are not putting enough stress on flossing. You must floss. I'm wearing a Bonanza shirt. So I've already washed my bangs and my face, so I am just going to spritz my bangs with some water to keep them wet. I wash them with shampoo because I want them to be clean, but I need them to stay out of the way for this part. So the first thing I'm going to do is put lotion on my face after getting out of the bathtub. I use hot water, you know. If I skip this step, I feel it all day. This is Aveda Botanical Kinetics. I should know that. I've been using only this for like 4 years at this point. So if it looks like I haven't slept in like 20 years, it is because yesterday I wore Better Than Sex mascara. I don't know why. And this always happens to me, even after makeup remover and shower. So I'm just going to take a little bit of tissue and a little bit of this moisturizer. Kind of just like dab my under eye and then get it off with the tissue. This is kind of the only thing that works, and I've been doing it since I was a kid. In beauty school, they will teach you that the under eye is really sensitive and that you should just only ever apply makeup with this finger. So do go at this a little lightly if this is what you do. It's just that Better Than Sex mascara, and it flakes during the day and gets in my eye, and I'm not even kidding, I woke up with a sty this morning. I never get styes. I also never use that makeup. I really need to do like another makeup clear out video. Give this video a thumbs up if that's the content you're looking for. I'm using this 100% pure caffeine eye cream. You guys recommended this to me and I really like it. I know this might be like a night cream. It doesn't say night cream. Depuffs, that's all it says. No time limit on this. So I kind of just like put, like that's probably enough. I just have that little bit right there, and I'm going to take it onto this side as well. And beauty school method, with these fingers, I kind of just like rub in here. And the longer you do this, I feel like the better the results are. And if you take a really light finger, at least with me personally, I can feel like where the deepest part of my like eye circles are, and just like, so I'm just gonna put on some lotion, and this I think is from 100% Pure as well. This isn't sponsored. I actually like had feelings about some of the stuff they've been posting on their Instagram, but I do like their products. So because I put all that lotion on my face, I'm gonna skip a primer today. I'm just going to use this Makeup Fix kind of product by Pixie. I think we're going to Target today, which is where you can find this stuff, and I just want to go to Target so bad. It's all I want to do. It's all I ever want to do. I hear myself only ever wanting to go to Target. So with my beauty blender, which I'm like desperately in need for a new one, I'm going to be using some NYX BB cream as well, and just like starting off the face. I've been looking at gyms in my area, And if you've ever looked on Yelp, gyms are one of the like fitness gyms are one of the most like, I don't know. Everything is like 2 stars. So you're like, all right, no matter what, it's gonna be shit. In my old neighborhood, I did go to a sick gym. I don't know if you guys remember, but I didn't go enough, and it was like an exclusive gym. Like they only wanted a certain amount of people there at a time. Like only like 50 members could belong to the gym. And because I never went, they were like, so you're not here. And when I would go, they would say stuff like, hey, it's you! And I'm like, just break it off. It was my own fault. I loved that gym, but it was expensive for me. The one gym I was looking at, there was a 1-star review that was like, they wouldn't give me a sip of water. I asked for a little bit of water in my water bottle so I could take medication, and they said no, I had to buy a water bottle. And I was like, Jesus, it is ruthless out there. So I was nervous and skipped this step, being in front of the camera. So I'm going to use this NYX color correction palette, and I'm just going to take the yellow color. It's the only one I really use. And I'm just going to take it along any of the purpleness under my eye. Because what cancels purple? Yellow. Then I just blend that in. Next, I'm just going to take some concealer, and this is Pantone concealer from Tony Moly. And just pop that on there. This is like my everyday makeup, but I think like my eye bags are something I'm the most self-conscious about. I feel like there's nothing you can ever really do about that line because it's a physical line, it's not discoloration. But from the front, it kind of goes away. From the side, it's still pretty like, oh. So I'm going to set this powder with a little bit of Hourglass powder. I've had this palette for a long time, and I'm kind of just trying to like get through it. So I've kind of been using it a little recklessly. I'm just taking the like first shade in here. This is the ambient lighting palette for dim light, incandescent light, and radiant light. Do they even make this anymore? I think Hourglass like isn't even cruelty free anymore. This was like one of the purchases I made for like my makeup kit. And I don't do makeup. I think when I get a chair and like I'm a real grown-up hairstylist, I would love to offer like prom makeup and stuff with like a service or like New Year's Eve or something. So I have plenty of time to get my shit together. So I'm going to take the like darker shade in here and just hit my cheekbones with it like a contour. Are you guys watching Glam Masters? Nicole Guerrero was talking about it. What channel is it on? Like, obviously I'll Google it after this video, but I want to watch it. So the blush I kind of have been loving lately is from this Better Naked palette from 100% Pure. It's just like a really easy, nice pink blush. When I moved, I have like this nice big IKEA box of like makeup, not my everyday makeup, but like my, you know, YouTube makeup, my holiday makeup, you know, nice stuff. It's right there. It's literally right there. I know there's stuff in there I like to use. Need to unpack it. I really need to do that video. So for highlight, I'm gonna go back into this hourglass thing. And this brush, Hannah actually left at my house like at least 2 years ago. I told her I would mail it to her, and she said she wanted to get it. So I washed it, and now I use it. I will replace this for you, Hannah. I know it's a good brush. I let an appropriate amount of time go by before I started using it. I should have asked her. I'm incriminating myself here. Ugh, the cats are eating my plants. I brought all the plants in here so they could live in the sun. And the cats are starting. So I'm just gonna set my face makeup again. So in my head, I'll say expressions like, what's the tea? But I don't say them out loud because I think I'm like not allowed to. And it's getting really bad. It's loud in here. So I'm usually like a pencil eyebrow girl and then usually a pomade eyebrow girl. I switch around a lot. And as of late, I have been using Dip Brow, and I'm using it in a shade that isn't my shade. This is soft brown. Not really my shade. Kind of a chocolate girl. So I'm gonna use a brush I don't normally use with some eyebrow product I don't normally use. I'm trying to get through a lot of my makeup. Someone recommended soft brown to me and it just didn't really match well. And the thing is, like, it's not that it doesn't match, it just like, you can't, if it's not your color, you can't add hair. You can only blend hair that you already have. So when I use chocolate, I can like make a whole eyebrow, and with this I can only just like fill in an eyebrow I already have. Technically this is an exact match, but I didn't realize there were more episodes of Needles and Pins outside of the like Las Vegas episode. So I think I watched some of them. I think there's still more. I started them last night. Let me tell you, if there was like a tattoo collector reacts to Needles and Pins, it would just be me crying. She says, I think in her intro, she says like something about how like body modification used to be like this secret world that would like piss off your parents or something. And I just like, I can't get over how that makes me feel. So you can't really add hairs. You can only like refine the hairs that you already have. If I'm not in focus, I'll fucking scream. I think there's a lot to be said about like the generation of people who came and were modified before social media. And I'm never gonna say I wasn't influenced by the internet, but social media is Facebook. Social media is Instagram. I thought it was so cool. Like, I watched the episode where she's in New Zealand and like getting tattooed. The like tattoo ritual that she sits in on is like so powerful, and all the girls' friends are there and her mom is there. And I'm just like, yo, I wish all of my friends came to get to like come with me to get my back tattooed and we were all hanging out and holding hands and shit and singing. But to be tattooed in like social media age, I don't know. I feel like it's a little disposable because you see you have access to visually so many people with tattoos. I mean, praise be, there's no excuse for you to get bad tattoos anymore. But yeah, you can't really, it almost feels a little impersonal. Not gonna lie. Done. Like, I can't argue, like, I like the way this looks. And it kind of gives me limitations. Like, I can't really go crazy. Now I'm just gonna take some shadow from this Dream Big palette from Tarte. I love the way this smells. I'm gonna get my nails, so Barnett Fairs. Oh, fuck me up. Barnett Fairs 1-year anniversary party's coming up, and I'm gonna get my nails done for that. Like, everything's packed, so I don't even know if I have nail polish remover. So if you're like, don't make beauty videos with your nails looking like that. Like, I hear you, but just nothing matters. So I'm not gonna do some crazy eye. This is kind of my everyday makeup, like 1 hour before work kind of makeup. So I'm just gonna go in with a little bit of brown. Well, I'm gonna come in with a neutral shade all over the lid. I feel like when we talk shit on like social media though, and like the phenomenon that it is, we isolate like a younger generation or people who are like late to the game or introduced to body modification through social media. But like I never mean that. It's just like a growing pain. So I'm gonna take this shimmer shade in the corner. It's called This Is It. It's like a rose gold. I'm just gonna see what this looks like. Oh yeah, that's good. Like there's a part where Grace she's not suspending, she just like has the hook through her chest and she's like pulling, and John's like, ew, and I'm like, I almost did that, and like I was in connection with a suspension group, and it was like right around the time I got my scarification and my earlobe not reconstructive surgery, like to have them sewn up, but I had my earlobes were stretched and I had them corrected. So suspension is actually illegal in Pennsylvania, which is the state I live in, so it just never kind of happened. I just felt a little insecure about suspending and then like traveling afterwards. But so I don't think I'm gonna go any darker with my eyes. So this is how I've been drawing on my freckles lately. I know that it might be not how you do it, but I take this NYX lipstick, and this is in Berlin, and I take the back of this, and I just open this up, dab this, and I just like, I'll make like 2 dots, and then I dab the dots out. I don't know how to express like my feelings about body modification in a social media age, but I'm so impressed with like how Grace like fits in every situation she's in. Kind of helps like an old body mod hag like me, like just, I don't know, it feels good. I just feel like there is a different idea of acceptance in 2018. Because so many more people have access to voicing their opinion. Whereas when I was like young and, you know, having my conch like scalpeled open, I didn't have access to the people who hated it. And those people didn't really have access to me unless they like saw me on the subway. You know what I mean? So like now people get to voice their opinion like right in the comment section, like in ways I can't avoid. And I almost long for the days where like people really didn't have access to that. Like even on my scarification videos, if you are new to this channel, they are the first videos I ever made on YouTube. The only people who commented were people who needed those videos for like research or some shit. There's no negative comments on those videos that are like 2016 and older. Like that's when that generation of like voice your dismay in the face of the people kind of came forward. But it's a double-edged sword. Cause like, I don't know. Some people should be called out, I suppose. I'm going to be using this Sephora brand mascara, and this is called Lash Stretcher. And this is like, I think this is the one Sephora mascara that doesn't have beeswax in it or something. Like I don't want to get too Black Mirror on you, but like, I feel like if I wanted to have fun on social media and still like have like, I don't know, like followers and my friends follow and still have a good time and like look forward to checking my Instagram and stuff, I definitely have to abide by like social quo. Like you have to. It's scary. Yeah, like you can do whatever the fuck you want. I follow this one girl who's really just like, fuck you if you follow me and you don't like me. And following her has been a trip. But sometimes the counter exposes like the counterculture and the counter norm that she like lives in kind of exposes that she has to be that way. Maybe I'm just old. Okay, so for lips, I'm just gonna use this Bear. And it's just a nice little glossy Bear. And now I'm gonna move on to my hair. I'm gonna take this R&Co flat brush. So I've had my bangs for a little while now. And I kind of have this little, you might see it from the side. It's like, whoo? And that's just like from a cowlick. Like you kind of see right here on my head, like these little pieces. I have like a scar and like a dent in my forehead that like starts right here. You know, some of us were dropped on our heads. And I just got back into using this flat iron because it like curves like that. This is a Cortex flat iron. I can leave an Amazon link. But I'm just gonna take this and like curl it in. And it lays like a lot flatter that way. I'll tell clients that they have to train their bangs, especially if like they haven't had them for years or they've never had them. And this is kind of one of those steps. And I can kind of use some highlights like right around here in this like band of color. But until then, I'm just gonna break up that band with like a little bit of movement. I don't always even like curl my whole head. I just put some movement in there. I love this flat iron. I've had it since I lived in Texas, so I've had it for a really long time. And even though like trends and like curling styles and stuff like come and go, I've never thrown this one out, and I'm glad I haven't. I should be alternating curls, but I keep like forgetting. There was the first alternate curl. We had a balayage color class yesterday, and I went to like start to curl my model. And Kay was like, "Why do you want to do that?" And I was like, "I think it looks pretty." She was like, to my model, she's like, "Do you curl your hair every day?" And my model was like, "No." And Kay was like, "Why are you gonna give her a style she can't do at home?" And I was like, "You're right." So that just gave my hair like a little bit of movement. I will do this like every day or every other day. Every morning I wash my bangs. I have to make the choice if I want them to stick up or if I want to curl them in so they lay a little flatter. Now that they're kind of growing out a little bit, I do like to at least hit them a little bit with a flat iron, even if I just come in like this.
So here's the outfit, and it is a vintage oversized printed dress with athletic mesh panel leggings and sneakers. I was gonna break up the black with this headband, which could be kind of cute, but instead I decided to go with a beanie. So I picked these leggings because I like the exposed panel. It's almost like wearing sheer tights, but I thought an exposed ankle would really break up this look. So altogether, I think it works out. It's athletic, it's cool, it's risky. I've been trying to wear this oversized dress forever. So this is the look. I was gonna pair it with some platform booties, but I love these New Balance sneakers. They're platform and they give me enough lift, and I think they add to the sporty look. So let me know what you think. Don't forget to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up, and until next time.